Oh, I'm in church.
Oh gosh.
You really meant
My booty? Because I have my.
Well, that's where my face just was. So.
My booty was not all the way over there. It's not don't worry. Oh, this is my channel after being charged. Hey guys, so I'm gonna let everyone introduce themselves. These are not my siblings, by the way.
Yes, we are.
I'm Austin.
We'll just start out with introducing yourself.
Okay.
Who are you and why are you here?
My name's Reagan, and I just got in the car with these random people.
She's a follower.
What does that say about you?
Yeah.
You got a car with
She
random
likes outside. My number is. No, I'm just kidding.
What is your birth order? Give us the number.
Yeah, so I'm number 7.
There's 9 altogether.
I'm Ray.
Out of the box.
I'm Ray, and I'm second oldest, and I'm a McKelvey. That's my last name.
Everyone can stalk you guys now. And he's not from out of the
Yeah,
box.
all their Instagrams are down below.
Austin, are you gonna introduce?
I'm Austin.
He's my baby's daddy.
I've been giving babies to her.
You've been giving babies.
You gave it to her?
Let's just cut that.
That
How did you
Giving-
give it to her?
Is this a PG-13
Ross?
channel?
Alright.
My name is Ross McKelvey.
Oh my god! So extra.
Lord have mercy.
I am the third oldest.
He doesn't talk.
Oh my
he doesn't talk
gosh.
that smooth normally, guys.
Was that smooth?
I was gonna say, it sounded like he just had something in his throat.
I'm Renee McKelvey, number 6.
So they can't. You know you have a lot of people.
Founder of the
Renee.
Renee.
Oh my god!
Okay, Kay at Zebra Harmony asks, this is for the McKelveys. What do you think about Austin and Brittany being such big YouTubers? How we're so famous?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. Yeah. Oh, sorry. No, not
Well, someone just came up to you guys at Kings Island, right?
Yeah.
No, we've got. Oh yeah! Shout out to that person.
Yeah. I think it's weird because it's like, it's just Austin and Brittany, but then you have those
People think we're
moments.
cool.
Or like you see the views, you're like, oh, people watch them.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Not that you're not
No,
cool.
no, I know what you're saying.
I forget until you pull out a
Yeah,
camera.
Yeah.
That's good though,
No,
actually.
it
I like
I
that.
don't like think about it on the daily.
Yeah.
One thing it'd be different.
Really?
if
You don't wake up thinking about us?
I'm
I'm friends with Austin.
Questioning why we invited you.
No, to be honest, I don't really think about it either. I think more my thing is I think it's cool because I can keep track of you guys. Because that's how I look at the vlogs.
Yeah.
To me, I look at the vlogs as like I look at remember our videos growing up. Our little
Aw.
that's kind of how I look at them. Is I'm just like, oh, I can see my niece and nephew and like look at them and then see you guys' relationship.
It's kind of like if, like Matt Damon, like his friends.
Wow.
They he's pretty famous, but his friends probably just think
I imagine we're kind of like what Will Smith's friends would be.
Yeah.
because we look so much alike.
Just that.
You didn't answer.
No,
Go ahead.
I'm good.
We just don't care about Razor.
No, I feel like we always leave Ray out.
We're gonna keep him in the box.
It's
all good.
Ray, I want to know. Tell
I
us.
look like a male Whoopi Goldberg. I get it.
Oh my word!
Pizza's here. That's a pizza.
That
All right,
freaks
this got
me
pause. Here's the thing.
That
People
is
actually have
so
seizures and that's
aggressive.
making fun of them.
So, at ArabBT asks, you're all stranded on an island competing for $1 million. Last person left wins. Who do you vote off first?
I'll start. Ross.
No, because he can like. I would want to use him.
Okay, first off, Ross is, let me say this. Ross, let me say this. Ross is not that savvy in the wild. No offense.
Really?
As far as I
No,
know.
you think Ross would be savvy?
He'd be like,
In the wild, no. But Ross is competitive. That's what makes
So
him
he would
amazing.
start eating people.
Ross would survive off of sheer nerve, and I don't want to win.
Right.
The thing is, I actually am a little bit savvy in the wild. I got some courses.
You're taking wild animal courses.
With one of my roommates, I learned how to create a bow and arrow.
Okay, you're selling me so far.
Yeah, you're gonna make I can start a fire. Wait. You're gonna make a bow and arrow and do what with it? We're all straight on an island.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with a bow?
I would put Austin.
I put Austin too.
Hey.
Me and Brett are taking Austin out.
There's nothing
First
to
off.
really bring to it.
Wait, well,
You would be the first to get really sunburned because we wouldn't have any.
Oh man.
What?
It's out there.
You
Put it out.
It's not because he's white. It's just because.
No, I feel like there's a systemic thing going on in this.
Someone probably put me. I'm pregnant. So imagine.
Oh, you're pregnant?
Oh,
imagine I wasn't.
Bye,
At Erica asked, "This is for the girlies. Do any of you have any hidden talents?"
I can lick my elbow.
You go first.
Really?
Yeah, let's see. Let's show it. Look at this.
Oh!
It happened. It look. That's out there.
Austin is really good at freestyle rapping.
Really? I didn't know that. I honestly know this. Okay, come on. Let's get a beat going. Come on, someone do it.
No. That's. I don't know if I have any
You
hidden
do.
talents.
You do.
Hidden though?
Right, you
Oh,
have
he's
a-
like, I'm so down.
No,
Oh my
You
talent's
see
out
this
there.
hair?
He really
That's
has so
hidden
many-
talent.
yes.
More of exposed
Yeah, his
talent.
Yeah, this is not extensions. This
No,
was
he
real.
grew his
I was gonna
inches.
say. No.
No, really?
What's your
I don't have anything.
Yes, you do.
What?
You can see it.
Here's a hidden talent. You can't swallow and speak at the same time.
Shut up. That's not
Like in here.
Oh my word!
Hey, Britt, do you feel nervous about the upcoming baby? Are you ready since you already went through this twice? No, I'm nervous. I was actually on the couch crying earlier today about it because I felt, well, pregnancy hormones. Ooh, my neck's just cracked. It was a little rough today, and I was like, man, can we handle 3 kids? And I was crying about it, and then I was fine.
Yeah.
That's usually how it is.
That's usually how it is.
You guys have such good kids. I think because you're in it all the time, you're with your kids all the time. It kind of gets
That's true.
you get overwhelmed with it. But
On the
if
outside.
you knew
The kids are
some of the
we
kids that we
Oh, you better hope they're being
You've heard the conversations we've had.
I hope they watch this.
Little Josiah.
Because some of y'all's kids.
For Charlotte at Lovely Charlotte 2 asked, how do you deal with Austin's craziness? I want to know how y'all dealt with it because they grew up together. Because he's annoying.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Did you guys ever want to just slap him?
I don't even know. I felt like
We
it
were all
was just.
crazy.
It became normal.
It became normal, and honestly, like
You're
to
not
be
the
completely
craziest.
honest, I was kind of jealous because you were really funny and always could make all of us laugh.
Aww.
And I wanted to be like that.
Wow, I feel like we have a connection.
Ray was,
Let's hold hands
Ray
together.
was secretly like, shh, I wanted to make that joke. Oh, come on.
I would I think that was though because you were always the oldest boy.
Yeah.
And so for me, I've said this before, but it's on y'all's page. But like the reason I play basketball, the reason I do a lot is just because Austin did it.
Wow, that's
No, really,
You're
I
giving
like-
all credit to him for all your accomplishments?
No. Like I'm my own self now.
Oh.
But the reason, no, but like I remember it started out with Tracy McGrady.
Yeah.
That was the dude, and then it was just like I was like, oh, Austin plays basketball. I want to play basketball.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's sweet. I think that's so sweet.
Yeah.
You're crazy, but I like it. And our kids, it's really boring whenever you're out of town and it's just me. I realize how boring.
Yeah, you have to have out of body experiences with your children every day.
What does that
That is
mean?
concerning.
Take daddy's special pills.
What happened?
Oh my gosh.
This is going way
This is
wrong.
mommy's special juice.
At Glittered Zombie asked, do you have...
What kind of a name is that?
That's her name.
Alright. Sorry, I love you.
Do you have any favorite videos that you've uploaded? I would have to say the birth of my babies, which, okay, it's good and bad. Because they make me look horrible. I do not look cute in those videos, but I am bringing life into the world.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
cool.
the dopest thing, though.
Yeah, they have the
And you're pretty BA. I've had multiple people
Yeah.
be like, "Man, Brittany, she can have some kids."
That's why y'all are not even close to done 5-4 more.
Yeah.
More. My doctor did say with Africa, she's like, the next one, that went so great. You should have it." I was like, wow.
I was actually gonna say because I saw the one of Audrey.
Oh.
Yes, and just seeing Austin in this raw moment where he's just
Aw,
kind
and
of
he was crying.
It's just
With
weird.
Audrey? Oh man, with Audrey.
You know,
it
it's
was
just
like-
weird seeing him have a child. Like, little Austin having kids is just weird.
When you guys did your first, it wasn't Asking All, it was like Our Story. It's actually one
Oh,
of your
yeah.
Way back in the day.
Really? Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Some of our old ones.
That was a two-parter.
Yeah, I actually really liked
It was
it.
back before you could upload a video
It's two parts.
that's longer than 10 minutes
Oh,
on
that's
YouTube.
Really?
right.
Yeah, that's why it was two parts.
Oh.
This video is like long AF, so
Stop.
we made progress.
Princess Jasmine asked, embarrassing old stories you'd like to share. I'm guessing with everybody. Can we talk about when I first met your mom and she put me in a headlock? I forgot that.
That was
Mom Mac, if you see this, I'm sorry, I love you.
Love
We
you.
have grown into having a great relationship, but I'm gonna tell you, I was scared of you for a
No,
while.
she literally, after you guys left that night, she was like bothered.
I
Like
was very
literally
bothered.
bothered. She was like,
I was a little scared.
that was just like, I don't know her. And like, why didn't she grab me? She wouldn't let go.
I was a little uptight back then. I'm a little more chill
Yeah.
now.
It was funny because when that was happening, Pastor Corey was like, "This is good."
This is good.
He's just in there like, this needs to happen.
I just remember thinking, actually had me in a headlock, and I was laughing, and then you get that point when you're laughing at a joke, and then you're like,
And you're crying. You're like,
Yeah.
I have one. Austin's bachelor party.
Oh.
Which we will
we
not
going
do.
there?
No,
You
we're
went
not.
there.
No, we're not going to do
But
that.
we can't go there. We can't
put
go
it
there.
out.
No,
We
we're
can't.
not
We can't
going
go
there.
all the way
I'm
there,
kidding.
but let's just leave it at that.
I don't think I
Okay,
did.
alright, that's good enough. That's
No,
good
I
enough.
was asleep at
Use your
7
imagination.
o'clock at night.
Okay, but we can't say this just so you don't get the wrong idea.
There was no strippers.
There was nothing like female
No.
related.
It was
Not that.
And it wasn't male related either.
When Austin was in the hospital.
Oh, wow,
And
yeah.
Wait,
Do you
oh,
remember
my
what I'm
mom?
talking about?
Yeah, Austin's
we-
lung collapsed.
Yeah, he's in the hospital, and I was giving him a hug. And he had this weird thing.
Why did you say it like that?
No.
Give it a
Guys, let me finish. He's
Wait,
like
what
this weird
happens?
thing, like attached to like his heart or something.
Or is
And
it?
I-
It was a tube.
I don't know if you remember this because I literally cried myself for days, and I actually like stepped on
Oh,
it.
that's
and
right.
stuff.
He was like, his lung collapse. He had a
I
tube.
totally
I don't
forgot
know.
about
Yeah.
that.
Oh my word! I
Because
was
I
dead
remember-
for days. I was like, I don't want to
I-
leave. Like I was so embarrassed.
I remember
I
like
left the room.
I don't
left the room.
that whole thing was a haze because I was
Yeah.
drugged
Yeah.
up. Something happening, and I remember seeing your face. You were like,
Yeah.
I am sorry.
Literally, I was so embarrassed. Like I've never been
I
so
remember
embarrassed
that
in my
because
entire life.
Austin had a tube shoved in his. I keep touching myself.
In my
in his
titty.
in his ribs because his lung collapsed. Anyway, Reagan like jabbed him in the.
I didn't
thing.
mean to. I was trying to give him a loving hug.
Yeah,
and
it like poked
I was
him
like,
more up in there, and he's like, oh.
I know.
Can I just say though,
acted so
when
crazy.
your lung like
Well, you were there,
collapsing-
right? When we were
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
what
right.
happened?
Yeah.
It ruined
The game.
the
It
game.
really- yo.
Because I was like killing it, and I was like trying to impress you.
No, I had just made a 3, and I was coming back. I remember that moment.
But I remember I was like, we hadn't seen you guys in a while. And I was like, I'm gonna show Austin that I'm like a beast at basketball.
And then your lung had to collapse.
And then his friggin' lung collapses.
I went back to because this guy's so dramatic. He called me with a collapsed lung, and I was like, "Yeah, babe, okay." He was like, "I don't feel very good," and I was like,
it's hard to breathe.
"I was like,
Aw.
babe, sit down, drink some water,
Drink
chill
some
out."
water.
I didn't know.
I was like,
anything.
I've been doing this for 30 minutes.
And then
I
his
can't
dad
breathe.
calls me after, and he's like, "Austin's in the hospital." I was like, "Ah, what?" I felt so bad. Anyone else have any embarrassing stories?
They could go for a long time.
They
If
could
we go
go
back
for a
to,
long
if we go back to childhood, because we talk about some Indiana Jones.
Whoa.
Yeah. Or we could. Okay, we gotta go to
one last
Newsies.
one.
We gotta go to Newsies.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Newsies was this musical that we were all into. All of us were into it. That's out there.
I
So-
was not part of it.
No, this was pre-Brit days. On Newsies, they used to spit on their hands
Ew.
and shake each other's hands,
Yeah.
and we were all like, for some reason, thought that was cool,
You would.
and we would basically spit on each other,
That's
all,
disgusting.
like, and be like, "What's up?"
Multiple times a day.
Okay, this question is specifically for Ray. It's actually not specifically for Ray. I'm just
Yeah, I was
I'm
gonna say,
making
what
it.
did I say?
I'm making it for Ray. Actually, it could be for everyone. Star Wars or Star Trek, and why?
I grew up with Star Wars. I only saw the new Star Trek.
Renee.
movies.
She is me. Star Trek.
Like, there's no train to go on that track. It's just a trek.
I grew up with Star Wars. I only saw the new Star Trek movies, so definitely Star
See,
Wars.
he said Trek
Star Wars.
too.
Trek.
Renee.
I said Trek.
Okay, well maybe I did say Trek.
Okay, sorry. Everybody else, we already know the answer.
Star Wars.
It's clearly
Star Wars.
I feel like if you're a real nerd, you have to say Star Trek.
I would say for people our age, like if you're like 35 plus,
Right.
you could be a legit Star Trek fan. But
Well,
we only
also-
know J.J. Abrams' Star Trek. That's
No.
really all we know.
I
And- but you
know
could
Star
be a-
Trek, the Next Generation that got lit on TV.
Oh, Patrick Stewart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that not count?
Whoopie Goldberg.
Oh my
Well,
god.
LeVar Burton.
LeVar Burton.
Oh.
great.
Reading Rainbow.
Yeah, right.
Were you gonna say something, Renee? You were raising your hand. Were you
No, I
doing
was-
the name that?
Oh my god.
Renee.
She's like calling
By the
you
way,
a
guys,
spirit.
that I'm making a joke because people at her work actually said that
Tease
to
me
her
about
and
that.
thought it was like.
But then you reuse the.
I use it sarcastically, okay?
This is just for me, but I want everyone to answer. Happy birthday, Jesse. Oh, okay, happy birthday. Asks, how do you think Kai and Audrey will react to the new baby, specifically Kai because he's never done it before? I think Kai's gonna slap the baby at one point.
You will actually
I can
physically
see
assault.
that.
the
Or
child.
try to sit on him. Audrey actually tried to do that to Kai.
She was like, he's taking all the attention. shouldn't smother this
Yeah.
baby.
No. I
She's
think
doing that in the gym today.
she's
Like,
gotten a little
talk about
aggressive.
that.
No, I think Audrey will do amazing. She's already
Yeah, she
so
will.
obsessed with him in my belly. Like, she tickles him. Apparently, he tickles her too. So
I don't want to know.
I think it'll actually be like, I will have to convince her that I'm the mom and she's Kai.
Yeah.
Well, Kai is mainly gonna focus on garbage trucks.
I think he'll just say baby, and then after a while he'll be like, why is it here? If you could have any superpower, what would it be and why?
What's yours?
The power to absorb other powers. So I can get
Cop out.
No, not a cop out. I'm
What's the
like
name from
Peter.
Hero?
Peter
From
Patrol,
Hero.
yeah,
Peter
Peter.
from Hero.
Season
Where
1.
he can like touch
Not just
people and he
viewers.
gets to keep the power so you get like as many as you want. Okay, how about y'all just say yours?
But LeBron.
She
And he
random.
touched the eye.
She was doing the renaming. So.
I don't want to think about mine.
Okay.
I would actually be
Right.
Spider-Man, and it's not because he has the best
Wow.
powers, but it's just because
He's the
I
coolest.
have been Spider-Man all my life.
Right.
Like,
Right.
Right.
Basically.
That's interesting. That's pretty basic. I wouldn't have guessed that.
Wow, is that basic? Whoa! Spider-Man can only
You
lift
really
like...
got all the table.
Okay, so his powers are he
No,
can
I
lift
mean-
like 100 times his body weight.
Well,
Right.
Okay.
If you watch the Sam Raimi films, he has organic web.
Wait, I didn't know this was like Whole Foods.
I was saying, like, it comes out of his
What
body. He's really smart. He's a
Whole
photographer.
I'm gonna be my bitch.
Mary Jane was... Yeah.
Wait, so
I'm just saying, Mary
What does that do with powers?
Okay.
Now you
Oh!
talk about Mary Jane.
I have always wanted
So you and your Mary Jane better settle down.
I've always wanted to fly.
I was gonna say that. I was like, is that
She's not really super
Talking about being
I guess
basic.
it is.
I mean,
Well, Batman is the best superhero ever because
Thank you.
life.
Thank you.
that's life.
Right.
But
But
honestly,
Batman doesn't have any superpowers, does he?
No.
He's got his brain and his fortune.
and that is thug life. Anyways, I would probably be Spider-Man though because I think Spider-Man is one of the. I
Crawling walls, forgot about that.
I hate all the Spider-Man movies basically, but
True,
he's
true.
just like the coolest superhero. Like,
Yeah.
he has the coolest abilities,
He does.
and he's
He's the coolest besides Batman.
yeah. Well, I mean,
Batman's like the definition of cool.
Batman
Yeah.
is cool because he's one of us.
Yeah.
But if you're like,
Who's
oh,
the
let me have some
superpower?
superhuman powers, I would go
Superpower.
Spider-Man.
I would obviously go Superman. Superman.
Yeah, I was
there's
about to say that.
There is nobody that like Spider-Man wouldn't be competition. for
Yeah, but
Superman.
you bring in some kryptonite and he's done.
Exactly.
I was gonna say fly, but they said that was basic. So
Be Flash. Barry Allen.
Ooh.
Oh,
No.
Flash is weird.
Oh no!
Honestly, like I would like to be like Black Canary. Can I?
Who's
please?
Black
Who is
Mary?
she?
See,
Yeah.
y'all know way too much about this. I don't even know who that is.
I mean, like just.
But like
to
you'd
be-
actually have
to
this.
have.
Is there really someone
crying
named
stuff.
Black Mary?
Yeah.
Is she
No.
black? Should I? Is
No,
it black?
no,
she's
no.
she's actually black.
Actually, I feel like someone should have picked someone that was black.
Is
Scratch
there
all that.
anyone-
Static
Black-
Shock.
I'm Black
Static
Panther.
Shock.
I'm Black Superman.
No, actually, when I was a kid, I was.
I'm Green Lantern.
I wanted to be Static Shock
Yeah,
because
Ryan Reynolds?
I wanted dreadlocks when I was a kid.
Oh my God, him. Look
Yeah, I
at him.
wanted
Wait,
dreadlocks.
there is a black superhero. Who?
Yeah, Static Shock. Virgil. What is his last name?
I have
Static
no
Shock.
idea.
Okay. Anyway.
He's like.
He's a new
But his
one.
powers were lame. No offense. I mean, it was just
Yeah.
like he was.
Well, it's
like,
because he was black and they all started back in.
It's kind of like
you know,
Princess
so-
Tiana, you know.
Let's
it's
give
like-
that guy the little.
Your eyebrows are going to you know.
She was like the worst princess.
She was.
Everybody-
Yes, she was.
Like that was
So
Yo,
scary.
Princess and the
So
Frog.
boring.
Also,
Worst.
that movie came out when they had good animation and
And
it looked
they
like it was
didn't
back in the
give it any
70s.
good
I
animation.
Like, they were
know.
like, hey, get all
Literally,
those
they
old
slapped
guys
on
to go
something,
throw
they're like,
something
let's just
together.
give them something. Like, let's just give them something.
They're like, you know those guys that we didn't let have a job here at Disney? Give them this
For
one.
real.
Go.
Okay, we are really getting into
Sorry,
it.
yeah, wow.
But
Wow.
I will say that is the one Disney movie Audrey will not sit through because it is boring. Anyway, we digress. Thank you guys for being on my channel.
Oh, it was
It
fun.
was great.
And thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
Hopefully you heard what we said at some point
Yeah,
because we were all
that's
talking at
good.
once, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Be sure to tune to my channel for my sometimes Wednesday uploads. Anyway,
Enjoy.
thanks for watching guys and we will see you next time.